And hello, everybody. It's Kevin Daly, your commissioner, your organizer, someone who's absolutely not sorry for anything right now. I'd like to thank our guests right now. Right, um, we have uh, we have Wendy Boer, who's part of our umpiring crew, and we have Brian Bohm. Is that how you pronounce your last name, Brian? Joey, you're here. I see that your microphone's shut off. I'm trying to get it on. Dave Cole is here. Dave, you there? Dave? Dave's here. Dave from Swamp Dragons. We're trying to get Joey in, but it looks on my control panel his mic's off and I can't unmute it. Joey, if you're listening to me, I don't know why you have a red line through your mic. But anyway, so we've got two teams represented right now and a couple of people from the umpiring crew. Why don't we start with Dave? Dave, tell us about Sunday, man. Huge win in what was supposed to be a pretty tight match, but game two, your first game was what 2-0, and the second game you kind of just exploded on them. Oh, 3 games, you mean? Yeah. Well, it's like they. Well, I mean, they did kind of make a kind of a push at the end, a little bit too late. What was the final score? 8-6 or 8-5? I forget. And I was upping that game. They thought I made a couple of bad calls down the line, which I did not. I gotta say, it's pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy to call in that field because you can tell by the big like tar pits on the side. Like if it doesn't go in the tar pits, it's fair. So, you know, that's cool. Um, I could break out chalk, but then fuck it. Um, so that's good. Congratulations to you. How do you feel about being the 4 seed? Kaboom. Kaboom, bud. Well, it's designed to be a team. Yeah, Joey's not coming through, Joey. I don't know. Maybe you should hang up and come back, Joey, because I can't, your microphone's not working. Um, all right, then. Just did that. Yeah, no, I think that it's designed to be a two-way tournament. It's not like, hopefully, you know, you'll have an upset or two along the way on the top seeds, and you'll see everybody go in there with like, at least one win in their belt. You know, I would like to see Baywatch or Panda. I'd like to see everyone lose a game, win a game. It'd be cool. Um, there's Joey again, still with the mic off. What happened when you played Panda? Refresh my memory. Brian, just so you know, Panda is the team you're going to be playing first on Sunday. They are the 1 seed. Uh, they have a couple of tremendous players in that. Their third baseman, in particular, everyone loves to talk about. His name's Skalaki. Maybe you've crossed paths with him along the way. Um, but he's got a cannon, an absolute Schwarzenegger arm, and he's surprisingly quick. Um, and they've got just a lot of veterans on the team, and they have a kind of a I would say a mildly bitter thing going on with Baywatch, the 2 seed. The tournament's designed so that the 1 and 2 seeds attack the bottom three. and you're going to have to play the top two seeds and the Rescue Rangers and see how you do. Unfortunately, for this round, or for this series, you're going to be away all three games. But having said that, I don't think I'd be too worried about you guys because it seems like you guys can kick the hell out of it. Why don't you tell us a little more about Shaboom? Let the people know about your team. And how, wow, I mean, come on. Let's put it this way. Other than the women that didn't come on Sunday, it, what do you got? You got like Maradona coming out of the woodwork or something? What do you got? Just so you guys know, Cullen was a member of the champion 2008 Bacon Bits. Went on to form his own leagues. He's entered teams in a few of our tournaments, such as the 2013 Kick for Coney charity event, played at MCU Field, which they won. And I believe, did you play in our tournament last year in July? Yeah, yeah, they were a semi-finalist, as I recall. You made it to this last year. Oh, well, wait. Well, I speaking for me, and I hope for people who just like, mixing these up. I'm happy to have you guys here. I just, I've been getting some pushback just simply about your roster. So I really hope that you guys, and there's no doubt that you guys have people that can kick really well. Just got to make sure that you have a good gender balance or proper gender balance. There'll be no issue. Beautiful. So let me ask you this. Wendy, I wanted to umpire on Sunday. Do you still need her? I don't want Wendy. I don't want to. Wendy, what do you feel about all this? It's really up to you. Yeah. All right. So you want to play for him, right? That's really just that simple. We'll just call it. It's fine. What about no? No, Wendy, you don't have my blessing. Dave, if you were to predict who you could actually get a game from on Sunday, what would you think? Right. Okay. Just so you know, you don't play the Rescue Rangers on Sunday. So, so that I see. I mean, I don't know. Have there been any rumors that you have like former champions coming out, you know, to just to join the event, like people like from the Pony Boys or something like that to kind of like mix it up at the end? Has anyone heard that? I'll put that to Wendy. I'll start with Wendy. Have you heard anything like that? Yeah. Have you heard? Yeah. Have you heard anything along those lines? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think they're fine. Um, the feeling is absolutely mutual. Pony Boys, if you're out there, we're burnt down on each other. um, okay, Dave. Let me ask you something. Let's talk about your couple big kickers on your team. You got this one guy who's on the shorter side, but he can kick it a mile. Who's that guy? Dave, you still there? And who's who's a regular? Who's like someone who's on a little bit on the shorter side on your team, but he's like an amazing kicker. Okay, that's beautiful. Brian, let me ask you this: how many total championships are under your your teammates' belts? Like, how many people can claim that they won a championship in something? Kickball. Let's say let's narrow it down to kickball. Four guys that have won a title. One room with us. And Wendy, how many you got? Yeah, yeah, we're talking kick. Okay, okay. So, so let me. Yeah, are you guys gonna make shirts or anything like that? Or maybe like a hat with like an S with like a freaking lightning bolt through it or something? I'm saying like, it'd be cool if you guys showed up in like really, really obnoxious, like multicolored jaboom, Maybe like, well, let me pose this to you three guys. What time is it now? I've been talking about 15 minutes. What how do you feel about this about the format of this tournament? Just pose to all you guys. How's everyone how's everyone feel about hip hop? Cool. All right, Dave, what do you think? Would you have done a little differently? Okay, such a dick. All right. Look, in fairness, there was only one team that couldn't play 3 times, and I chose the Rescue Rangers because I wanted the top 2 seeds to play 3, and so that's the way it had to be, you know? What are you gonna do? If you have 5 teams playing 3, like, for everyone to play at least 3 times, the rest someone would have had to play 4. So, really not much I could have done about that. Um, but yeah, I really hope that, I really hope that that everyone's still in contention come the 23rd. And I also hope that, we've good and for the final day, we're gonna break out the PA system, provided that it's not raining. And, I was hoping to get an organist, you know, play yeah, yeah, play to the ball game, the dun 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 dun. Yeah, maybe like, yeah, oh, hey, maybe I'll go crazy with this. Everyone will get like players will get freaking music intros like you're at Yankee Stadium, you know. Here I am, you like a hurt, that kind of shit. And hopefully it'll all go smoothly. Most of the time it has not for a very notorious finals history over the years. Seems like no matter what I do, it always gives me agita. But I'm very, I'm sure it'll be a great competition for everybody. And that's what we're going for. Um, all right. Well, let's see. No one from Baywatch has chimed in. Joey has technically. That's, that's pretty much That's pretty much the reason why it's all audio this week. Yeah, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Brian. Yeah, but and listen, one thing I will stress, one of the problems we had last year was not finishing everything in time, and one of the causes was everyone dicking around and starting an hour late. I really mean 3 o'clock. So show up at quarter of or 2:30 and warm up. I want to start at 3 promptly. All right. I will see you then, and good luck to you. Okay. All right. So okay. So, all right, I guess we don't have anyone from Panda. That sucks. Um, no, I I didn't invite him. What? No, I don't want to listen to their bullshit. Anyway, um, um, I mean, I have to listen to their bullshit enough as it is. I don't have to invite them to give me bullshit. Uh, so yeah, I think we've covered it all for now. I mean, if we don't have any other teams I was kind of hoping we'd get someone from Panda in here. It's funny. I think they might be a little nervous. I don't know. They're all like, "Who is this Shaboom team?" and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, all right, we'll see. So, so yeah, I I I acknowledge Miguel. I said, "Who's that guy that can kick the hell out of it?" As far as you're having the best women in the league, I'm happy that you have enough because I remember that was an issue a month ago where you didn't have enough. But I'm glad that you're happy with your roster now. And listen, here's the thing. I really like this. I think that you guys. I do think that it's anyone's tournament. I do. I think anyone can beat anyone. I know that Baywatch has had your number all year long, as you acknowledged, but it might be a different story now. Oh, Also, we're bringing in Leon from, oh, you played, yeah, Leon from, the Josh Owens team. He is the professional umpire by trade. He's umpired Cyclones games and whatnot. So he'll be part of the crew on Sunday. And yeah, hopefully, like I just think that with calling balls and strikes and all that, the games will go smoothly. I actually called some. I actually called I called a strike on someone last. I called it on Dave Machado. Strike three. Boom. That was harsh. Of all the of all the of all the people you don't want to call that on, it would be him. Yeah, I know. Of all, he just looked at me and he's like, "Oh, God damn it, you're right." I was like, yeah, yeah. So listen, no, he's really great. He's one of the people I always am it's like very pleasant to have around, and such a nice guy. And I've never seen him get really pissed off about anything. It's great. Um, all right, so look, Dave, I'll say the same thing to you, please. Not 3:15, not 3:05, 3, please. I want, I don't want to experience any I just want to get through the scheduled games. And there's no way that we shouldn't. We only have to get through 4 slots with 8 hours. I don't see how that's yeah, God, I think I'd be a rather I think I'd rather be a toilet than do that. All right. Well, listen, thank you guys for joining. And I'm probably gonna have to spend a good 10 hours fixing the field between now and Sunday. So that'll be fun. Yeah, no, it's a swamp. A total. You know what? That would actually be really helpful. I already guilt tripped the other leagues into doing their fair share, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I guess we'll sign off to all the 5 teams. Again, 3 o'clock to everyone, 3 o'clock. I want to start at 3 o'clock. It's supposed to be a nice day, around 78 degrees, sunshine, you know? So let's just get out there and compete, have a good time. You know where to find, you know where to find the good stuff from me. By good stuff, I mean crack cocaine. And we'll all have a good time together. Best of luck to you all. Signing off. See you Sunday.